Good afternoon, everyone, on a finally rainy day here in the Bay Area. I'm just checking in. I haven't made a video since Halloween, and I'll talk to you about what's been going on. First of all, I got my room all tidied up. I finally put stuff back on my bookshelf because even though I packed some books, I kept buying more. They're actually all really good books. And I got my camera stuff all situated, and my desk is so clean, and I actually made a print today. A friend of mine, oops, sorry skeleton. A friend of mine wanted this print. This was from an Instagram photo, so I need to get a frame for that, and I've had all kinds of negatives that I brought back a lot of film. But it's so nice to have a clean desk, to work on. And what else I was going to show you? Oh, all my persimmons. Did I show you this? I think I showed this at at Halloween. Oh, my persimmons, those are all coming from my tree. And in fact, the tree's out here. There's my persimmon tree with those bright, bright leaves. Isn't that awesome? This morning, and I put it on Instagram, there were crows breakfasting. But I don't mind because there's plenty, and, they're crows. So I'm going to sit you down. So, hello. I'm trying to think of where to start to fill you in on what's been going on. Of course, anybody that follows me on Facebook probably already knows. Not that it's all that exciting. So Halloween was great. We gave away like 200 pieces of candy. It was really good. I left my ofrenda up for a few days. It was really nice. It was really kind of special for me. So that was good. And then the next week I took another short trip back east. I just needed a chance to get away and recalibrate and not think about anything while I was gone. But I did want to get a lot of color images, so it was fabulous. The colors were wonderful. I shot 6 rolls of film, I believe 3 pinhole and 3 Holga. I'm a little more satisfied with the Holga pictures, the toy cam pictures, rather than the pinholes. Some of those are just, I don't know, they weren't quite, there was something off about it, but that happens. But I have posted a lot of them to Flickr, so I believe there's a link to my Flickr in my About page here. So you can see them there. And I probably wrote a few blog posts too. While I was out, I did meet with a highly recommended coach, and we resonated really well. We spent a couple hours together, just her learning about me and what I wanted to bring away from coaching. And for me, I think it'll be really helpful. And in fact, I came back and sort of have, how do I say this? I have gotten back in touch with my sense of discipline, my sense of purpose. Part of that was a complete week off of Facebook. I don't even know if anybody knows I was gone, but we were talking, and I said that sometimes online social websites, for me, they can, I don't acknowledge it, but really it is a distraction. And it is, especially if I'm dealing with any kind of depression, it's, it is a way to distract myself or anesthetize myself or whatever. I mean, it's all wrapped up in a lot of stuff. But anyway, so I took a week off, and it was remarkable how much that helped me sort of recalibrate my day-to-day. And I set myself up a routine where even though I don't have to, my alarm's going off at 5:45 every morning. I'm up by about 6. I'm getting to see the sunrise, and giving myself plenty of time for spiritual practice and journaling in the morning, and then setting to work, my artwork, in the morning hours until noon, and that could be 8:30, 9 o'clock to noon. I'm actually doing a little bit more here because I have some scanning, some film that I processed yesterday, my black and white film. So, and then I'm going to get down. Part of that work is sometimes, excuse me if I'm jumping around. Part of that work in the morning is sometimes maybe not actually creating artwork, but all the extra stuff that you have to do when you make art. You have to have a clean place to work and to focus, and so my next big task to tackle will be cleaning up the dark room, which I don't want to go in the dark room because it's in a dark, isolated corner of the basement, and I just have not been psychologically in the right frame of mind to go in there. But I do have a lot of really wonderful negatives that I just have not been printing, and I need to start producing. I need to start producing for my own self. So that is one thing that has changed, and there are a lot of other aspects that of my life that we're going to need to address in coaching. Obviously, finding actually a paying job, and a place to live, and all these things. But it's like, how do I put this? It's like, I still don't know what my destination is going to be necessarily, but I feel like I'm better packed for the journey. So it's been really good, and it's felt really good. I do feel like at the end of the week my energy is kind of flagging, because it is different, and I still am dealing with a lot of chronic pain issues and menopause, but I'm doing my best to nurture and support myself. It's hard to sleep well right now, but I'm also trying to pay attention to my dreams, which have been interesting. And I finally finished Women Who Run with the Wolves, and it was what a wonderful book. It takes a bit to get through, and I believe I'm going to perhaps be going back to a piecemeal some of the stories, but it was I don't even know how to say it's almost it's a little academic, but it's not, because of how, I don't know, because of her writing style, which is very well, she's a poet, so it's a beautiful writing style, but I do have to sometimes go back and read things over. I think Kellyanne expressed something similar when she was talking about it. That is, she put it well when she says it's a very dense book. But it was wonderful, and I have another book of hers that I think I'm going to read now. But I actually have a book from my coach to read too. So I've been doing more reading. That's one thing that, being off of Facebook or limiting it, it kind of got me out of a bad cycle with it. So now I'm kind of better focused on a number of different things, and I think that's really about it. Just the artwork and the book and my trip and how good that was. And then of course now the holidays are coming, but I'm not in any rush for that. But yeah, there's some good groups, some different kind of witchy spiritual groups that have been starting and that I'm interested in. So that's all kind of exciting too. But it feels, it feels good. It feels, grounded. There are moments where I just cry a bunch still, but I feel better about that after reading Women Who Run with the Wolves, because she said You know, they're a great cleanser and a great healer, and if the body wants to cry, the body wants to cry. And in fact, my coach told me that too. So, you know, I've got a lot of judgments about myself about how I should be, and instead of being a little bit more caring about who I am. So that's about it. I just wanted to check in with everybody. I've seen some other people taking trips too, which was fun to see. That Ro went to see Jude, and that was via Facebook. I saw that, and that was fun. And has anybody heard from Bob Hickman? He hasn't. I tried to get a hold of him for when I was out in Alexandria, and couldn't get a hold of him, and his work phone is temporarily disconnected, so I'm a little bit worried about him. If anybody knows anything, let me know. And that's about it. I hope you're all doing well, and we'll talk soon. Bye.